Fuck yeah, make it loud, guys. Make it loud. I'm not even gonna take so much of your time. Fucking give it loud right now. I'm to cover your next comedian that's coming to town. Fucking give it loud for Juanita! Juanita!
Oh no, those nice gay guys left. That's okay. Alright, you guys, it is June 19th. It is Black Day. Woo! This is the day where I go up to all of my black friends and I say, hey, congratulations on being black. It's fun. I live with Matthew. He's part black. And I tell everybody, and he's like, why do you tell everybody that I'm black? I'm like, so they know I have a black friend. And he goes, yeah, but I'm not like that black. I'm like, baby, to me, you're black. Because of the friend thing and also because of the one drop rule. Legally. You're tainted. And you're not allowed to use my bathroom, you know that. You guys are just 5 of us here, that's awesome. Nice English man, right? You're English guy, are you vaccinated?
No.
No? Yeah, don't get it. Don't do it. I'm transgender now. It didn't happen until after a second booster in a Bud Light. Drink Shiner, keep it local, or whatever people drink in England. Sometimes I like to go to gender reveal parties and drown the room in negative energy. You don't fucking know. It's tricky being a trans lady and in a male-dominated industry. I found myself like talking to this comedian that I'd never met before, and I was like, hey, I've never talked to you before. How are you doing? He looks at me and he goes, no. And I just thought to myself, like, oh my God, how did he know that I was gonna rape him? I was totally gonna rape that guy. I wanted to see how his day was going first because I'm a lady. It's weird. Like, there's another comic. He was really cool. I liked him a lot because he opened for like Louis C.K. and all these people. Saw him at all these parties, and I noticed he like avoided me. And then one day he kind of came up to me and he goes, "I fucking hate trans people." I was like, all right. And then he goes, "But you're cool though. Like you kind of like changed my mind about it. And I've seen you around, and I just want to let you know that you changed my perspective." And I looked at him and I said, "Gay? Like you needed a moment?" I thought I was the one that wanted pussy. Yeah, that guy sucks. We're friends now though. He's cool. No, it's fun. It's fun. This shit's fun. I recently talked to Jimmy Carr about my dating life, which was crazy. Did you guys see that? It was fun. Yeah, I talked to Jimmy Carr. He asked me about my sex life and told him about how since my first appearance on the show, Kill Tony, I get hit on by these like dudes. A lot of them from England, a lot of them from Australia. This dude, I walked up to him because he was staring at me and I was like, "What are you staring at? You're staring pretty hard." And he goes, I was like, "What's your name?" He goes, "Oh, Mel Khan." I said, "Oh, Australian?" He goes, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh." It's like, "I'm Juanita." And he goes, "Oh, I know, I watched the show." And I was like, "Oh, that's cool." And then he bought me 37 vodka sodas. And I accidentally had sex with him. And during it, I fell asleep. And he got really mad. He goes, "Are we doing this tonight?" And I went, "I am so sorry. This never happens. I have whiskey hole." And if you guys don't know whiskey hole, it's like whiskey dick, but it's for ladies. You guys, does anybody struggle with like any anxiety, depression, mental health? No? Anybody? So okay, some of you guys do, yeah. And that sucks because I don't. I'm a perfectly normal, overweight, 37-year-old transgender comedy prodigy. Just killing the game. I have a girlfriend. She struggles with mental health. My friend is a 400-pound comedian, and she comes up to me one day, talks to me about her mental health. She's like, "Hey, I'm chalking myself into a psych ward because I'm not feeling well." And I told her, "That's good. You're taking action with your health." And she goes, "Yeah, people keep telling me that, but what I want to do is walk my ass onto oncoming traffic." I told her, "Hey, don't say that. Don't do that. You were just gonna fuck up somebody's car. You were 400 pounds." I am a very good friend, though. I'm like a really good friend. I told her, "You should walk in front of a train." Like, that is more efficient. Yeah, I'm a really good friend, you guys. I was never molested as a kid, and that's fucked up because I grew up Catholic, a little penis and everything. I'm glad that I wasn't molested though, because my priest is from Africa, and I like to donate blood. Sometimes I wonder though, what would that molestation have sounded like? I think it would have been something like, "I am going to touch your anus and eat the purpose. I am your father." Because he's a priest. Now it's cool. I used to, whenever he would give mass, he would go, "In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit." And every time he would do that, I would whisper, "Mufasa," because it was fun. And I also had a crush on that lion. I wanted that lion to do me. I'm a product of like the early 2000s, like prime, like Bravo, real estate. And I remember there used to be this show called Tabitha's Salon Takeover. And it was this show about this like Australian lesbian that would walk into your like salon and she'd criticize everything. She'd be like, "Your walls are absolutely filthy. And hand me your keys, I'm taking over." That was like her tagline. She started taking over like hotels, and she started taking over like fucking bed and breakfast and restaurants and like fixing everybody. I always wanted to see her take over a whorehouse. Like, "Cinnamon, I've been observing you giving this blowjob for the past 10 minutes. You've hardly played with his balls, and there are no fingers in his anus. I'm a lesbian, and even I know that. Hand me your penis, I'm taking over." That's a joke about an Australian lesbian giving a blowjob to educate the other prostitutes. I manage a restaurant, or I used to manage a restaurant, I don't anymore. And like, in the restaurant, my manager, she's too nice. She doesn't say anything to like little kids that are running around, and it's so annoying to me. Because when I was a restaurant manager, I would just lie. They'd be like, "Hey, you guys, there's some broken glass, so you're gonna want to keep the kids from running around. Hey, y'all, a service dog diarrheaed in the main dining room, and we're gonna want to keep the kids away from that. Hey, y'all, our busser is a registered sex offender, and he's super horny, and your kids are too hot, so we're just gonna want to keep the kiddos right here." Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys with like this very fucked up joke that I wrote a long time ago. It's actually from my managing days. I was working with one of my employees. He's African American, and he looks at me and he goes, "Hey, what do you think we would have been in the 1800s?" I was like, "I don't know." He goes, "Well, I'm black. I would have been a slave." And I was like, "Yeah, dude, that's fucked up. I'm Spanish. I would have been a slave master." But you know what? I would have wanted to be a fun slave master. Like, I would have let everyone keep their African names, and I would have had appreciation meetings. Like, okay, the reason that we've brought you all here is because our cotton profits have tripled in the last season. Thanks to your new supervisors, Kunta, Ashanti. You're coming in the house. All right, thank you guys. I'm Juanita.
Give it up for Juanita, guys. My gosh. All right, once again, like I said, I'm not even gonna fucking take some time. Give it up for your last comedian. He's the fucking very funny fucking powerhouse of a man. Give it up for Luke. I knew that. I was kidding.